Hey my lovely Aquariuses, hope you all are well. I'm going to do your 2023 reading, so we're going to have a quick little overview look at each month as we move through 2023. But to begin with, I will just pull a general energy just to have a look at the overall energy for you this year and what general messages you might need to know about 2023. So I hope you guys are having a great one so far. Happy New Year. Sending you all my love. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Feel free to check out your playlist on the channel as well at any time, as readings can be timeless on this channel. Okay, lovely. So let's get into it for you guys. Divine Angel Spirit guides, can we get an oracle message for my Aquariuses, please? For 2023. What is the energy overall for Aquarius, please, in 2023? I'm just going to reshuffle these because I didn't get to give it a good enough shuffle. Energy for Aquarius, please. Oh, this one came out twice. I just put this back and reshuffled it, so I know it was meant to come out. Okay. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Okay. So as you've entered this year, okay, you came into this year already doing something that you're meant to persevere with in 2023, or that you're meant to take to the next level, or that you can, continue to reach higher levels with. Okay. So there's something that you came into the year doing, and it's just telling you to kind of keep going in that direction, keep facing your truth, okay? Because this is a part of your divine purpose, your mission. Okay, some of you guys, what you're doing, you could feel like you are you could feel like you have some sort of a higher purpose here to help humanity, or to help uplift humanity, or maybe you feel like there's two different things, something for you and then something more part of your purpose, or they could both be a part of your purpose, but maybe one's just a personal thing, one's something to do with other people. But that looks really good, okay? Because I do see that this year, you may even feel like a heightened sense of spirituality or intuition. Some of you guys, you may be channelers, or if you're not, you may find that you're able to channel some things this year, whether for yourself or for others. Or this could be a part of your divine mission. And for others of you guys, it might just be you going to higher heights and then helping people know how to reach those levels once you've reached there. But overall, it's going to be different for each of you guys. So that looks good. I'm going to start off with the general energy for you guys for January. Okay, so let's just move that out the way. Obviously, this energy is just for the overall year. So Divine Angel Spirit guides, can we get some quick messages overall for January for Aquarius, please? What does Aquarius need to know about January, please? What does Aquarius need to know about January? The Lovers card. Okay. So in January, there may be a big decision coming up for you to make. Okay, yeah, this is exactly reminding me of this card. So it makes sense why we were saying that you're going to come into the year with this energy. Because it looks like the more you move forward, okay, there's like a big decision about, should I continue on the path I'm going down? Should I continue? But there's also something here about whatever it is that you want to continue with. It's like something pure. It's like something you could have birthed. It could be something you created, something you worked on. But it's like you realize that the seed that you planted, and I think you might have planted this seed back in 2022. It looks like you're making a big decision around that. For others of you guys, it could be something about thinking about just the new beginning of the year, wanting to come in and start the year off right, pure energy. Or some of you guys, it could be something to do with a child here. There's a lot to do with like growth, or like a journey. I'm also getting an energy that there's something that you may physically hold in your hands this month. That's not going to be for all of you, but you may physically hold something in your hands and feel a sense of power, or feel a sense of love, or feel a sense of, okay, once you hold this in your hand, you may get the message to kind of persevere, or to keep going with something. But I do see that there might be an important decision for you to make in January that you may feel a little bit stuck with. Okay, so it is kind of telling you that you have the power here. Okay, you have the power, and depending upon what decision you make, okay, something does have the potential to grow into something beautiful. Okay, you may just be needing to make a choice about whether you want to persevere with something or not, or whether you want to try to persevere with something or not. But the divine is letting you know that if you do make that choice, okay, the power is in your hands. Okay, you are more powerful than you may realize at this moment. In order to be able to change things, you could also have opportunities in Jan to maybe be selective with communication or selective with tasks or what you want to put your energy into. But I do see a advice of just kind of allowing yourself to just kind of get clarity on either what tasks you want to kind of set out for yourself that are important. For some of you guys, it could even be like 2023 goals, or just January to-do list stuff, or it could just be things that you could just get clearer on for yourself, like different things that could involve communication that you want to make decisions around. Okay, but the January for you looks like a beautiful pure start of the year in terms of the potential for something new to grow and blossom. So if you do feel stuck at any point in January, it's just calling you to make a big choice. And if you don't feel like you're able to make that choice yet, then it's telling you to kind of look at everything that's laid before you. Okay, because I do feel like spirit will lay some things out before you to help you see, in order to help you make a clearer decision. So look at all the things that are laid out before you, and this should help you make your decision. But for the most of you guys, I do see an energy of like persevering on your journey and just kind of trusting that whatever decision you make, you do have the power here. So that looks lovely. Okay, that's lovely, guys. I'll pull one more for January with my other deck. Okay, you may feel blindfolded to certain things. Maybe you don't know exactly how the year is going to go, what you're stepping into. Maybe there's something that you've started to grow. Maybe you don't actually see it growing. Maybe you can't see that it's growing just yet. Okay, there's something that you might put out there where you might grow, or some of you guys, you might find that you have a lot of attention on you in January. Maybe a lot of people are trying to figure out what you're doing, okay, especially if you've been keeping things more under wraps or to yourself. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of energies wanting to see what you're up to, what you're growing, what you're doing. Just very nosy energy, if I'm being honest. But some of it might make sense, like, you know, if there's something that people maybe are looking for. But outside of that, I do see that there's just going to be a lot of people trying to see what's going on with you. If you feel called to leave any people in the past as you move forward in January, you may feel like these people are not able to see the choices they're making or the consequences of their actions. And I feel like it's saying, make the choice that you feel like you have to make. If these are people that are meant to grow with you and come with you in the new beginning, they will show you a level of growth and you will be able to physically see that. So let's say if there's a person or some people you're like, I don't know what decision to make with them. You know, should I move forward? Should I leave them behind? You will be able to see physical growth, or you'll be able to see something pure or something that's created or blossoming. That will give you a clear sign here if about, you know, potentially making a decision in favor of this person. But if you feel like this person is not showing you any signs of growth, they're not really, they just can't really see, you know, maybe the choices that they're making are just keeping them stuck, keeping you stuck, then it looks like you may have no choice but to move forward. So this might be a decision for you revolving several different people in your life, because it might just be like a big decision for you at the start of the year, like who do you want to move towards, who do you want to just sort of, you know, leave behind. And I do feel like you will make this decision in January, and you will feel much more powerful by the end of January for having made that decision. Okay. Also, if there's resources that you need this month, I do see you receiving those. I do see your spirit guides being a very big help to you in January, just helping you sort of get started, giving you that push start, and helping you with the resources you need. Also, if there's things that you feel like you're blindfolded towards where you can't see, okay, your spirit guides will be helping you out there as well, sending you a lot of signs. So that looks good. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to move on to February. Messages for February, please, for Aquarius. Just, okay. So yeah, in February, you will be seeing things a lot more clearly. Oh wow. I'm getting an energy of like a lot of new like a lot of friendships, exchanges. You'll be seeing a lot of people reaching out to you. I do feel like you're going to have a lot of people in February wanting to reach out, socialize, exchange. This looks good. It looks like good emotional connections. It looks like by February you would have found a good sense of balance. If there was any task that you're trying to get organized or balanced, I do feel like you'll be in a good, you'll feel very good about all of these things that you've managed to balance out by February for sure. For those of you guys that may have a love interest or a partner in February, there definitely could be something that you are given, maybe around Valentine's Day. But it just looks like in the terms of like emotional connections, whether it's social, love, family, February is a good month for you guys. And if you may even feel called to reach out to somebody and maybe you're thinking, oh, will they see my message, will they see what I've given them? And I do feel like this is something that will be reciprocated genuinely. Judgment, yeah. So in February, this is another big decision for you. It's almost like, and if in January the decision was regarding a love situation, okay, this could follow into Jan, where it's like, yeah, there could be another big decision made about either getting closer or doing something for Valentine's, or could even be something to do with family here, other people, bringing other people in, other people that have cups for you in your person. But if the situation in January wasn't about a love situation, this can just be a whole different scenario. Okay, guys, so just keep that in mind. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But in February, I do see that you will kind of have an energy of like a tribe, right? So like a soul tribe. So whether it's just like new people coming in or people that you already have good connections with and you just kind of have some good conversations, you may see some people. I do feel like these people specifically are people that are going to lift you up, people that are going to like they'll keep you held up, you know, like they're not going to be people that are going to try and drag you down or cut you down. It's like they're helping to raise you up higher and higher. So yeah, you may even find yourself being a voice for other people here and other people are supporting your message. And I do see that in February there might be a sense of freedom as well, or there might be something that you've kind of started to dip your toe into the pool, dip your toe into the water, and I feel like you might just be looking to see like, you know, what comes back in from this, you know, the results of your decisions being made. But I do feel like you are going to like what you see in February in terms of the reciprocations, the results of the decisions that you're making, what people have to say about your announcements, things that you're saying, the people that are coming to support you, be around you, and the things that you're starting, that you're dipping your toe in the water and you're just kind of looking to watch and see how that goes. I just feel like you're going to be very happy with like your exchanges in February. So that's a really good message. And of course as well, February will of course be your birthday month. Some of you guys end of Jan. So oh, look, and then we get the Ten of Cups. How perfect. So those of you guys around your birthday time, I do feel like there's a high potential for you to feel a lot of love or to be around a lot of loved ones or family members. And if you're not an Aquarius sun, let's say you're either like it's a sun, moon, and rising, or cross watching and this just resonates with you, this Ten of Cups, this can just, like I said, it just symbolizes like the completion of the month feeling emotionally fulfilled. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of connections that will bring you a sense of love, peace and celebration, whether it's for your birthday or social, or just they're just coming to connect with you because they feel like this is something they'd rather do sooner than later, near towards the start of the year. And these could be people that could stick with you right up until, you know, the end of the year. So it's not like short-term connections. It's like people that can last with you, and the emotional contents is good. But February, a lot of positive energy, love, celebrations, exchange, sharing. If there's anything that you do that you dip your toe in, okay, you might even celebrate a victory that you have, okay? And if you made a big, powerful choice, you get good reciprocation, you might celebrate your victory or your rewards there. And if it's just a birthday, then you might just celebrate in some way. Okay, so moving on to March. Let's look at March for Aquarius. What do we have for March, please? March. Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Oh. So I do feel like by March, you will be feeling like you've already attained something so quickly at the start of the month. You'll be feeling like, yes, like I've started the month already. And within the first 3 months, like I'm in there, like I'm I'm attaining, I'm extracting value. Okay. You may feel quite good in a good financial position in March. You may feel like there's something new in terms of stability that either you've achieved or that you're about to go and pursue. So it could be a home, it could be a job, it could be a new business adventure, it could be a new job, it could be some sort of travel, it could be something you've spent your money on and you're about to go pursue it. Or for those of you guys, you might even invest in going on a trip with like a friend or a partner here, okay? Someone may pay for like a trip, and that could be an exciting time. But I do feel like the pace is going to change. Like I feel like in March, everything is going to start moving fast, like just fast. Now, I feel like January, February, certain things are going to get stabilized for you and you're going to feel good by March. Like, yes, like I've already stabilized certain things so early on. And then I feel like in March, you may feel like, okay, it's time to rev up the engine. It's time to put like fire in the oven. It's time to heat things up. It's time to, you know, move up the pace. So I do feel like you're going to be feeling very ambitious in March. I feel like you're going to be very focused on your money, go getting your money, your goals. You might have a good balance between like work and social, or I just see that you're just going to be very, very driven in March, very passionate here, and already feeling a sense of accomplishment. Also, if this is something that you may not immediately share with everyone, there's almost like a little, like a sneaky happiness to yourself, but not sneaky in a bad way, just sneaky that you know that like you can only relish in this right now. Maybe there's just you and a few that are aware that you're happy with a victory, or you or someone else. But I feel like you will have to maybe enjoy this victory first. You would enjoy this victory first, acknowledging it to yourself before it's something that is well known to others. Okay. What else, please? Okay, right. So there will be some people that will be aware of your ambitions and how far you've come. There may be some people that may look to you for some things. They may want some things from you. What's this about, please? Yeah, like you would have attained either some money, or if you're in the if in March you haven't attained it just yet, but you know that you're about to, people may think that you have it before you do. Okay, or if you have it, some people may just, it's like your energy might just change. Even if you don't tell people or show people, you're not being flashy. I feel like there's something about your energy where people may just feel like you've got it, or you've got some sort of stability, or it could be a home, it could be money, it could be something of value, but people, they may want you to pursue them to give them some of what you've got. And I kind of feel like you're going to just move forward in the path that you're meant to go down, which isn't necessarily going to lead you towards certain people, because I feel like the people that are looking for something from you, not all of them, but these people I'm talking about now, they're not actually acknowledging you. It's almost like they're not even looking at you. They just have their cup out hoping you just come and fill it up. Like there's nothing. These could even be some people that you may feel like could have laughed at you before you had what you had. Oh my gosh. Some of you guys, there's literally, okay, I feel like before whatever you attained, there might have been some people that you may feel like laughed at you when you had nothing, or laughed at you when you were in like a more ambitious go get a time. Maybe you told some people at the beginning of your journey, you know, what your desires and your pursuits were, and some people could have just laughed at you, made you feel like, you know, you wouldn't be able to achieve or accomplish or attain anything. If that's the case, I feel like you're going to kind of have the last laugh in this situation, because it's like a complete shift. Like you went after what you wanted and you will attain it. So if there's anyone trying to laugh at you or mock you or was trying to do that in the past, just saying keep your peace, because like you're going to attain, basically. Second to that, what I would say is in March, it's just how you might find yourself doing quite a bit of meditation. If there are any external energies in March that could just be somewhat trying to be distracting, you know, I feel like you're going to have a good sense of not letting yourself be distracted or focused on things you don't want to focus on. But it's just something that I'm aware of, that you might be aware of, that there could be some people trying to get your attention, distract you, and all of those things. But it's just kind of saying, you know, stick to your path, move forward, okay? Because whatever it is that you're moving forward on, and that you'll be turning the fire up in the engine by March, you're going to have the last laugh. You're going to attain a lot. You're going to be at peace with what it is that you're doing and going after. So yeah, definitely stay in that energy, guys. That looks really good. And then one last one for March, please. Yes, One of Cups. So, well, I guess, yeah. Oh, this is literally just like what I was talking about, with the fact that people may be looking for you to pour in their cups. This is literally it, okay? Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. But it's like people are going to be looking for you to pour into their cups. And the thing is, you will have enough to be able to do that. You will. But I feel like the divine may make you see some things first before you start pouring into everyone's cups, because there's certain people that may have laughed you, mocked you, whether you're aware of it or not. And I feel like if you're not aware of it, the divine might show you something to kind of just let you see this person's character before you kind of pour into them. Because I feel like, yeah, I just feel like let's get one more. Seven of Swords. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. It's like you're going to be pouring out like what you've got, and it kind of looks like it's like a bit of a place for you and other people to come and drink at, you know. So you are pouring this out for people, but there's going to be some people that are able to come and drink, okay, with you. Not actually like drink, but let's say like you're creating something, or you're giving things out to people, or you're putting things out there, and there's people that are able to come and receive from you, okay. There's going to be the people that don't feel like they're able to receive from you are going to be quite sad, maybe even envious of the people that are able to come and do this from you. So that's just something to be aware of. There may be a few people in disguise that may come and drink from your, like what you've produced and provided, and they may kind of come in disguise. So this could be, if it's online, it could be people with fake accounts. It could be people wearing masks in real life. So someone might come around wearing a mask, trying to get you to think that, like, you know, they're different, okay, but it's just a mask. But it's just so that they can take or drink from what you're pouring out. But like I said, others that just feel like they don't have access are going to be quite sad or envious of those that do have access to you or what you're giving. So you are going to be seen as quite abundant, okay, in some way. Even if it's just an abundance in love, okay, it could just be you pouring out your love, okay. It doesn't have to be resources, but it can be either or. Okay, lovely. Let's move on to April. Okay, what do we get for April for Aquarius, please? April for Aquarius. Okay, so there could be a Capricorn or a Sagittarius or a Pisces significant at that time, but it doesn't have to be. Could just be an influential energy as well, or it could be energies that you are kind of embodying at that time also. So April, oh, I like this. Okay, so with the Ace of Wands, this is like you know, very much so this like Aries energy. But then also we do have Pisces energy, so like got the Pisces season that you would have wrapped up, and then there would have been the Aries season. So I guess this energy here is making sense. And then push coming from Capricorn season from January. So interestingly enough, there's someone here that's been wearing a mask. Someone, you're going to see someone without their mask by April. Wow. Someone who's wearing a mask to hide devil energy or to hide toxic behaviors, toxic tendencies, manipulative ways, controlling ways. Someone's going to take their mask off. There might be two people, one person that just doesn't wear the mask and you could just see they're toxic, and one person that does, and then they will take it off. There may also be something here that could be potentially hidden. It does look like whatever could have been unknown to you here. I do feel like by April this is going to be very, very clear for you to see. But it looks like someone may deliberately reveal themselves to you. I'm just trying to understand why. So let me just see what this is about. Oh gosh. Okay. This might be a few different energies, a few different people, or for some of you guys, it could be, if it's not family members, there could be some people that you've known for a longer duration of time. And for obviously, if there's anyone that's been more of a shorter term person, that might just be like 1 out of maybe 3 or 4. But for the most part, it just looks like any snakes that were kind of hiding the grass, they'll all kind of be revealed to you by April. Okay, so let me just see, but we do have quite a lot of fire and earth energy here. And then the 3 of Pentacles as well. So yeah, I do feel like for most of you guys, it'll probably be at least 3 different people. For others of you guys, it could be 4 or more. But there's going to be a lot of people that, unfortunately, you may feel like they were maybe hiding either something specific from you or hiding their true selves. Because like I said, these people are going to reveal they're going to take their masks off. So you will be able to see the truth of certain people's intentions. And yeah, I feel like for most of you guys, this might make you want to move forward kind of in secret. Yeah, the Star card. Okay, Aquarius energy. There's going to be a strong call for you at that time to just sort of keep the faith, but also what may be a good distraction for you from all of that, because it doesn't look like that's something for you to focus on, but you're going to be aware of it so that you don't invest in it. But like a positive distraction, it does look like by the time April, if this isn't something new that you're starting, there could be like a new sense of adventure or some sort of travel or somewhere that you want to go or something that you want to do. But it's going to be something that has a lot of passion, or something you'll be very enthusiastic about. And it's also going to be something that when you start it, there might not be anything like if it's travel, then obviously you have the money and things like that. But if it's like an idea, then it might just be like you going off the idea and faith. I don't see that there's anything already established in the physical to do with this idea. So it could be something completely new where you just kind of have to have faith and go off on your passions. But if it's something where there's travel involved, I do see like money here and resources and like packing and all that type of stuff. So in general, your advice for April would just to be to kind of stay passionate and focus on like your desires. Also keep the faith with certain things establishing and turning into like an actual physical concrete manifestation, and also providing a sense of structure and stability. Because as well, the reason why some of these other deceptive energies may be revealed to you by then is because these could be people that could try to affect whatever these things are that you're growing and that you're building and things like that. So it's just going to be better for you to know so that whatever you're growing and starting is protected. Okay, let's get one more for April. Look, it's just another deck, but same energies. So again, this is, you're going to notice something about a very specific person here. If you see this person here looking at this lizard, it's almost like, And then look, but funnily enough, actually, let me clarify this, because usually this lizard would give me a deceptive energy, but it's not today. Yeah, no. This is actually someone else might point something else out to you about other people. So there's someone that you may come across on your journey, or it's almost like a guide energy, or just someone that they might not even say anything. You both may see someone at the same time and give each other like a look. And then it's like, you just kind of know what it is. But I do feel like there's going to be some sort of a heads up in regards to either one particular person or maybe a few specific people, and this is going to cause some sort of a what's the word, some sort of a, is it a rift, almost like you continuing to go higher, they're going to be still kind of be in that same loop and cycle. So you may find that if as you kind of persevere higher, they may find that they are having more baggage kind of applied to them because they haven't sort of gone to that higher direction. They're just sort of repeating this cycle. So it's going to be kind of a test for you at this time, for you to kind of not get swept into that like repetitive cycle, and to just sort of continue going to like higher places. Yeah, look at this, there you are on the elephant. Exactly. So again, it's almost like even if you just keep moving forward, for some reason these people, they will be on your tail. They will be on your tail. But the joy here from whatever this is, like I was saying from the month before, you'll be pouring things out. You're still doing it here. It's like you're in a very giving energy, and there's certain people that will benefit from you and receive from you. And I feel like these people in the back that'll be on your tail, they'll be kind of following behind this elephant that you run, hoping that whatever you kind of sprinkle out, they may catch some of it because you're not deliberately, giving it to them, right? So it's almost like there could be some people that are maybe just looking for some of like it's either they're looking for some of the leftovers of what you're giving out, whether it's love or resources, or they're hoping that you won't see them, like they're kind of behind you. If you see, like, unless you really like turn around and acknowledge what they're doing, it's like they think you won't really see them, or what they're doing, especially because they're wearing a mask here as well. So yeah, all these people wearing masks, they will be, the truth of their intention and their character will be very clear at this time. Okay, and then lastly, I think I said that already. Page of Wand. Yeah, this is just you going in a new direction. So yeah, April may feel like another bit of a new beginning for you, because I do feel like it's going to be a point where you're kind of going into a new direction, and it does require some faith and all of that. But at the same time, the minute you start going in a new direction, it's almost like there's someone else here to like greet you, and it's like, hey, like this could be like another family member. This could be a family member that you're good with, or it could be a friend, or just someone. But it looks like you may feel like, okay, I just need to go in this new direction, but you may feel like you're just kind of making this like individual choice. But the minute you like step into that energy and you kind of just get enthusiastic and you step out on faith, it's like someone greets you or someone shows up. This could be someone that you feel like also has some level of wisdom as well, but this is someone that wants to give to you. So if you thought this was going to be like an individual choice, the minute you make that choice and you step out on faith, there'll be someone there. Okay, lovely. So let's have a look at May for you guys. Okay. So what do we get for May, please? Okay. Oh, 9, 10. So you're definitely going to be hard at work here, or there'll be something that you would have been putting a lot of hard work into. For some reason though, oh my gosh. It looks like whatever like you're really putting hard work into by this point, there's just a lot of stuff going on in the background, and it's like you're aware of it but you won't be focused on it. But at the same time, there could be an energy where you feel like there's some sort of vultures, and there's like some innocent people sort of getting what's the word, this almost looks like devoured here by these vultures. So for some reason I feel like this is something you may have reached towards this person before, and then I feel like you may have figured that out. But then I feel like there's other people that you feel like, okay, now they're just trying to run, but like this person is a lot more like faster or powerful. They have more like strength in some sort of way. So for some people, they're just vulnerable, and then you may just feel like they are the Ten of Swords. They're gonna have the worst fate. Like the Ten of Swords, it's just like a very harsh ending. But for some of you guys, you may feel like these people are vulnerable, and you may feel like they didn't know someone was a vulture. 5 of 7. Oh my, I mean 5 of 7. Did I just say that? 5 of Swords. Sorry. Oh my gosh, guys, did you defeat this person? What is this? Hold on. Maybe this is a part of your purpose we were talking about at the beginning. Some of you guys, oh my gosh, who have this? What? Hold on. This person that's basically devouring all these innocent people, they're going to, basically the people that they are, what, I don't know exactly what the betrayal is to all these people. It could be something different depending on your situation, but whatever the unfortunate ending that happens for these innocent people, because there's been several, this person has caused several bad endings for all of these people. This one person is going to get all of the karma of all of those people, like all put together, just back on them. And I don't want to say this, but okay, I'll give you scenarios because I don't want to scare people, but depending on what people have done, like it's going to be way worse, because they've not just done this to one person. It's like they're continuously seeking people to kind of devour, right? So it's almost like, let's say it's something very tragic where they're actually causing people physical harm and injury. Someone, that could be their worst case scenario, okay? Someone could literally be, like, that could be the end of it for somebody, like the end of life. If it's not that severe, if it's just something where someone's just been like being very harsh with their words and things like that, then there might be some things that come back on them that kind of is like a horrible end for them. Not horrible end, sorry, horrible change for them. But it's like some words come back on them that basically puts them down and out, right? If it's something where, oh, someone could get arrested. Look at this. Someone could get arrested here. Or let me see what else. What is this? Okay. I feel like whatever you're doing, you're going to be, I feel like this has nothing almost to do with you, unless, are you the person, are you, I feel like for somehow, maybe you're, I don't know if it's you having a part of this victory. Maybe this is some of, like, this person's done to you, some of the karma coming back from them is from you. But other than that, I don't know what this has to do with you, because it looks like you'll just be observing, but at the same time it looks like there's something you might have done. Like you might have done one thing, you might have said one thing, and this might constitute to this person's karma, but you might have just said one little thing. Or you might just be aware of all these things. There might be other people that are in that, like that warrior mode. You might not be in that mode at that time, but you might just see other people being the active participants of this other person's karma. But it just feels like when this is happening, you're going to be in a good position. I don't see this having like a detriment to how you're going to be feeling. It just looks like you're going to be very aware that someone's going through a very bad fate, there's a harsh change, and then all of a sudden it's like they're on their back, right? But it's a result of they've betrayed a lot of people, and they kind of get this karma come back. But what's going on for you? This kind of puts you in a higher position though. Hold on, I need to understand how this connects to you and why you all of a sudden go to a higher position. Okay, because you guys were looking to the divine, but for something to do with this person, I don't know if it's one person or people, but right now it's person. It looks like, yeah, the people that were I guess more so innocent, it looks like they could have been looking towards the divine, or looking for this like happy place. Look at these, all the animals with the sun. Everyone just wants to be happy amongst each other and free. But then there's some people that would specifically go to this location to find all these people and then, you know, hurt them, like stick a sword in everyone. But the sword is just the communication. So that's why I said if it's a very extreme circumstance, it could be physical violence. But For most of you, it might just be bad use of communication or lies or things that are just hurtful. And in general, it looks like people have gone to where these people are, and these people are roaming, they're not hurt, and then they come and they hurt them. So because of this, you might have been one of these people, or you could have led some of these people, but you're going to be upheld, you're going to be put into a higher position when this person gets their karma. It's like the minute they get their karma, your throne is like presented. And I think it has something to do with, oh yeah, because this person could have tried to keep you down, but it's like once their fate comes to them, that power that they were using to keep you down is no longer keeping you down. So naturally your vibration just goes back to where it was supposed to be. Okay, whatever this could have been some sort of if this wasn't so much in the 3D, this could have also been like energetic stuff, because it's literally like the minute that change happens to them, you're like yeah, you have things coming to you that you're able to sort of feel good about and celebrate, and you may not even know it's connected. You may not even be aware that it has any connection whatsoever. Oh my gosh, but you are going to be aware of this person struggling. It's like, look at this. It's like they get to the top of this mountain and then they just collapse. But you're just going to be sitting on the phone, arms crossed, you're just watching. Okay, the Fool card. Okay. So you might be aware that this person may have to either one, they'd probably have to start their journey all over again here from like the beginner's mind and kind of learn lessons from the start. Or you may feel like this person was a fool, or you may feel like there was other people, or maybe you feel like it was foolish for this person to come and try you. Because some of you guys, look at this, your ancestors could have done this. Wow, some of you guys, you're going to feel like, yeah, the fact that this person's energy came in your direction, you may feel like you may feel like this was you. Hold on. Oh my gosh, look at all your ancestors, guys. Okay. Some of you guys, this is crazy. Okay. This looks like, yeah, there's someone you're going to look and you're going to feel like it was a foolish choice, because you may feel like once someone does something, even if you don't do anything, you feel like your ancestors are just going to go straight into battle. And then you might just see karma happening. But notice the timing. Look at timings. Okay, that's how you'll know. Look at when you may find out something, and then look at when you may have been hurt by it. But you may not do anything, but you just see things happening. And I feel like there's a level of sort of there's some sort of ranking. Look at this spirit here, just like watching you. Some guys, you had a spirit guide from when you was a child here, just watching you, just making sure that like certain people, when they would get too close, that wanted to cause harm to you. Look at some of you guys, you may have noticed there might have been people that tried to cause harm to you, and then after that, look at what happened to them. Look at what happened to them. Because I feel like there's a story here with you, and this looks like it hasn't just happened once. It looks like it's happened before, where people could have tried to do this, and even from when you were younger. Okay, so, and there might be some people that you may have just moved on from. Maybe you didn't know what happened to them after that, but there'll be some people I feel like you might be aware of. But yeah, and I just feel like every time this kind of happens, you kind of go higher. 8, 9, 7. Okay, so I do feel like there might be one last. What is this? Oh, okay. So by the time May, you might be teaching people, you might be helping people. There's something about you going through all of this where you're able to like talk to others, help others, teach others here. But there's something about, there could have been a final test that you had to go through at some point. Let me just see when that was. Oh my gosh. The third. Okay. So this could have been anywhere from like the months prior in the year from now that we're talking about. But it's kind of showing me here that like someone could have tried to reach towards you, but look, you're looking right at the snake, but there's a person with the snake, like, come, and you can see the snake, but it's like you kind of reach your hand and it looks like you're gonna go to reach back, but then you kind of just go in the other direction, right? And I feel like this was a test, because it's almost like, had you took this person's hand, the snake is in between you both. So the minute you go out to reach this person's hand, the snake would bite you before you even get to hold their hand. So it's almost like, yeah, you might have wanted to hold this person's hand, but you had to go in the other direction because there was a snake there. And because you was able to see the snake, you didn't get bit, and by default, their karma just came back. Look. Oh my gosh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at this bow and arrow. Literally, you saw how I put that down. That arrow is going straight into the snake. Oh my, and it's upside down, guys. This is wild. This is all your answers. This isn't even you. All these snakes, you may feel like either, okay, there's some foolish decisions being made because now there's like karma, or you may feel like they could just start again, you know, with the beginner's mindset, and like, you know, but it just looks like, yeah, you're gonna feel like a victor if you see this person, they're like half devoured by this snake, but then they kind of crawl out of the body. So yeah, you might kind of feel like this person could have almost devoured you, but not quite. All right, moving on to, that was May, January, March, April, May, June. That's a good June. So just to conclude, by May, I feel like you have a greater sense of awareness of certain things that you were victorious with, and certain things that I guess were vindicated on your behalf. May, June. Okay, let's look at June. I don't want to start with this deck. Hold on. June, please. So this Queen of Wands in this deck never sits well with me. But let's see what else comes up with it. June. Okay. This is like what I was saying in the prior month, where I said there's something where you will kind of have that like last laugh, because I do feel like there's people that are trying to make a mockery of you, people that are laughing at you, didn't think you would attain things. And I feel like this is really just you here, because with this energy, I do like it here. It's kind of like you're gonna feel like, yeah, like I was passionate about the right things, I took action around the right things, and look at the result here. This is like a lot of value that you've accumulated, and it's almost like you just be kind of sitting, kind of content. And I don't know what's so funny though. Hold on. You might think it's funny how things just kind of came back full circle, because you may feel like people tried to, you know, bring bad intentions your way, and then you probably just kind of sat there, and then it just come full circle. So it might, sometimes you might find that humorous. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Why have I got Knight of Swords in the reverse? And the Five of Pentacles. Some sort of change, a lack of clarity, or a lack of, someone wasn't using their sword to be integral, or to because it's why the Knight of Swords can be like someone that is acting without concerns for other people, but like in the reverse, it's definitely harsh or hurtful, or a lack of honesty or truth. And this is something that, oh, look, now we've got the Bull May. So this is connecting back to last season. So this is you in May, and now obviously we're in June, but this kind of continues on. So it's almost like you may hear something of this person in May, but I feel like you just won't budge, you won't say anything, you won't do anything, you won't even move, okay? Maybe you hear something of this person, maybe it seems like they're mocking you, or they're laughing at you, I don't know, something. If it's not them, there's other people that could mock you and laugh at you, but it's like this person's coming in your direction with some, whether they say this directly to you, or you just know that this is like aimed at you, it's like they still miss. And I feel like because of what this person's doing, it's allowing other people to maybe like laugh and mock or something like that. But then you just don't budge, and it just comes full circle. Why has someone got their hand out here? The High Priestess. Oh my gosh. Is this the same energy? Is this a different energy? With the hand out, a different, okay. So who's this now? There's someone else here now. This is someone else that I don't think you really have time of day for either. But remember I said earlier in the month, there's going to be some people that want things from you, and there'll be some people you'll be happy to give to, but other people, not so much. I feel like this is one of those energies popping back up. It could, again, it's giving me fire or earth, very strong, but it doesn't have to be. But it looks like, the way you kind of got your hand out, I don't know if you're going to say anything to this person. You might be the mutest person. Maybe you just don't have any, maybe you're just not in communication at all with this person, but it's like you may know that they may try to seek you, or there may be something that they want from you, but I feel like you're just going to pass. Like it's just like a peaceful pass. Or if someone comes to try and maybe bring a lot of, because this High Priestess card with the hand, it's almost like you're stopping any noise and you're just having the peace and quiet. Whereas this Page of Wands, this is someone that's starting a lot of noise, right? So I feel like you might just kind of put a peaceful stop to that. But look at the Two of Cups though. Why is this? Why have we got the Two of Cups? This is good. The minute you do that, this kind of gives you more reciprocal, genuine connections. And then the Justice card, just to confirm that, yeah, more reciprocation, things being fair, balanced. So it's like the more you put a stop to the things that are just maybe problematic or like the wrong kind of noise, the more you put a peaceful stop to that, then you start to align more with people that are fair with you, people that, you know, have understanding for you, people that give you love and you exchange it back. But there's like more of a fair exchange that you're going to have, or sorry, a fair dynamic that you'll be exchanging with certain people once you kind of put a stop to like all these other energies that keep trying to get your attention, keep trying to get you to like pour into them or pay attention to them. Okay, so Justice. Okay, yeah, something's going to transit just by doing that. It completely transmutes the whole situation here. It's almost like you close something out and then you open something up. It's almost like a portal, and there's like these new energies coming through, right? Good reciprocations, things growing. Okay, and these might also be people that display a level of passion as well, but it's just going to be different, like different intention or different direction with it. It's still going to be fair. It's still going to be reciprocal. There'll be passion and understanding. Whereas the other ones, it was just like passion and I expect you to give to me. That's it. But they're not giving you anything. Okay. So let's see. Let's get one more for that month. So it was what, June? Whatever it is that you would have started, remember I said in April there's something you would have started that you've been very passionate about and you would have to go on faith. I feel like by time June, you will feel like, okay, you find a sense of balance with whether it's like your organization around that passion that you're working on. If it involves any sort of contract, okay, there'll be something that you will feel like is kind of going right with that new project or idea that you may have initiated from April. Okay, so what else in June? Sorry, these two. Why am I'm getting like a commander energy? Why? Get one more. What's going on? Okay. What is this? There's there's this energy of someone on your tail, but it's like they could be following you around. It's like you may see them and try to get away, and then you go to another place and there's like all these people, and then they pop up again. What's this about? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like there's someone you're going to be very wary of almost, because they may keep trying to like pop up. Every time you turn your head, it's like they pop up, or every time you step in a new room or something like that, or a new location, it's like they just, this could be someone trying to figure out where you are so they could be where you are at that time. Okay. Why is this relevant now, please? Going up the stairs. Oh, okay, because you're going to be going up to high. You climbing up the stairs is kind of like you symbolically going higher, but again, it's like this person may try to stop you from going higher, and it's almost like I don't think they want you to keep climbing these stairs. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is someone that also could have tried to devour you guys. It's crazy. The same, you not getting fully devoured by the snake. Yeah, oh my god. And this could also be, whether it's the same person or another person that just might give you the same energy, but you know, someone may give you a look of warning about this person. Like they may just look at you and be like, And I feel like that would be enough for you to kind of be like, okay, I see what's up ahead. Yes, but something about this, you're going to feel victorious though. You're going to feel content, just like chill, just good, fulfillment. So I think there's just a period of like cautiousness, but this person at this time, they may try to stop you in your tracks somehow. It doesn't look like it will work, but maybe because you're aware of it. Okay. Lovely. I do feel like there's going to be some other people though that if they haven't gone through this as well, they'll be able to relate to you, or they'll kind of get it, right? Some of these people could have their own sense of community, or there could be one or two that just kind of are like more on that they found fulfillment just like in their self, you know. You might just kind of see them doing their own thing, but it's kind of like yeah, as you kind of get past whatever you're trying to get past, it's like you kind of come closer to someone or two other people. There's two people here. One person that you may be looking at and they're currently trying to save themselves from being devoured, and you're probably like, oh, that was almost me. And then another person where they just haven't you know, the snake isn't half trying to eat them at that point. They've already conquered that. They're just chill. But there's someone that you may see and it's like they're trying to reach maybe towards you, or you just see them trying to, you know, not be defeated by someone else. Okay, cool. Let's move on to, this was what, June, July. Okay. What do we get for July for you guys? July, please. Just turn those over. July. Oh, 10 of Cups, lovely. And the Empress, lovely. And the Sun. All right. I'm just taking the ones that I've already kind of turned over. All right. The Sun, there's something that you would have created, and by July you can be very happy with it, or you may feel like you were successful. This is like a completion to something that you created, and it's successful, and you've reached emotional fulfillment. There could have been a lot of dots yet to connect, a lot of like this step, then that step, then that step. But I feel like by July you would have been successful with something that you created. For others of you guys, if you are like pregnant in this year, okay, this could be a month that you could give birth. But for most of you guys, it just looks like something you'll just be happy with that's come to a completion. This is really good though. It's like really, let me see what that could be though. Like what could this completion be? It could be anything to do with something that you had to follow step by step, or it could be, because 10 of Pentacles, it could be a home, or it could be something to do with like loved ones, right? Or if it's something that you've created, okay, there could be a sense of community there. Or if it's a family situation, it could be like several different people, or it doesn't have to necessarily be family. It could just be like several different people that you have love for, right? But it looks more like something that you've created. So if it's not something that you created, but there's people that you have love for that would be involved in that, I'm not sure if it's exactly that. But let me just get more clarifiers. King of Swords. This is something that you would have buried here and kind of kept secret. By July, it's like, okay, it's going to be out in the open. So you probably would have put it out in the open before July, but at some point, whatever this is, it was buried in secret. Okay. Some of you guys, you might tell someone something that someone didn't know before. Okay, and it might have something to do with a child, birth, giving birth, burial, or even just like something that you are happy with. It could also be something that you are something to do with you. It could be a creative pursuit. You could be coming to the spotlight. You could have a creative with the Empress card. It could be anything creative that you're gonna sort of get you'll be seen for. Maybe that was something you buried and kept private. Or it could be like just there's something that you might have just not revealed straight away until you had a completion of success. And I do see that, yeah, in July, it looks like you will have that. And there's something that will be seen. So even at the earlier of the year where I said some people will see things and some people may think you attained something even just before sale, but some people will kind of just tell by your energy that you must have attained something, right? Even if you're not showing it. So you might not be showing it at the start of the year, but by this point, something will be seen, okay? That there's some sort of success. And it might be success in 2 areas, okay? So you guys, something might set you free here. It could be from a job, from a home, something like that. Oh, and then look, Cancer energy. So this is perfect for, yeah, July season. What's this? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys gonna have tribe. You guys are gonna have tribe. It's like you got warriors. Was it February? Was it February or March? I said that there's gonna be tribe coming in to connect with you. By July, I feel like you're gonna have tribe, like a team of like people that will kind of go to battle with you, right? Like if it was ever a thing, because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's almost like you're in your own chariot and you're kind of like, okay, you're just setting off to go and do this by yourself, and then these people kind of just show up, just ready to kind of like, oh, you're going to battle, we're coming, and you're like, oh, cool. But it kind of looks like, oh my gosh, 1, 2. This is the 9 of Pentacles here as well. So again, there's so much like completion. And look at this value. You're going straight first. You know what? I don't even think you'll be entering into a battle. It just looks like there's people that you know that would go into battle with you. It's just like ready, prepared. But you're going to come into some value. A lot. It could be a lot of money. In July, and I feel like these people that you may feel like will go into battle for you, these could be people that you want to have experienced this emotional fulfillment with, okay? Whether it's like the resources that you come to, whether it's like a new home, whether it's like just like all these different things that you've acquired along the way, and you're like, you know, these people are valuable to me, I want to share this with them, I want to have some experiences. There's just something here where you'll just be able to see like those that are like really on your team. Okay, I like that. That's good. Okay. Moving on to, oh no, sorry, I didn't get one last card from the other deck. Okay. One last card for July, please. July, please. Okay. So, yeah. I just feel like you're gonna have your own sense of you're gonna have a tribe. But this tribe, it's almost like if some of these tribes felt like, okay, you know, we have something to keep us going, but maybe they just didn't feel like they had enough, right? I feel like you could be like, you may seem like a power figure to some of these people. You may have the power to like change things in these people's lives. And I feel like because these people, it's like if you come around, they would all gather around, you know, it's like a circle, community could eat together, but there's like, you know, that if you come around, like they'll all, you know, there's genuine, there'll be some sort of genuine emotional fulfillment shared between you. So it's almost like when you are in this position to be able to make some sort of powerful changes for others, I feel like these are the people here that you're going to want to do that with or spend time with. Yeah. You may even do this with these people before you have it be let known that you've reached some sort of new potential. Okay, because I feel like you may think, okay, if I step out and I just show that like I've got this, look at these people literally trying to throw daggers at you the minute you step out, right? So I feel like the people that you really want to treat, you might even do this when people still don't, when you haven't really stepped out and made something visible, because you may feel like if you do that, you could be a target. Okay, cool. Moving on to August. Okay, and Aries could be significant, but doesn't have to be. Oh, but this makes sense though, following on from July. I do feel like you are going to be, well, one, you'll be in a powerful position, but in general, I do feel like you will be looked at by others as someone that's, if you're not like some sort of a leader figure, that other people just may acknowledge some sort of power that you possess here. But it's something where it's like there's something that you have the power to do or change, or some of you guys, it might just be that you stand up for other people, standing up for other people, and this could be something, yeah, this could be some sort of power that's felt when you do that. Let's see what else. What's this Four Cups? This Four Cups keeps coming out. Why do we keep getting this Four Cups, please? There's someone as well, though, that I don't know. There's someone that you may feel like the World card. There's someone that you may feel like also outside of whatever you're doing. It could be. It's like you're looking at this past cycle, and there's someone that could be trying to come through it. But hold on. The Four card. Okay. Oh, wow. That's nice and refreshing. That literally looks like, you notice. It's so funny. It's literally like, yeah, you've like come out of this portal from like, the start of the year, and then you see someone coming through this portal. But as you see, it's like the fact that they've been able to come through it, it's like that they are like soaring to higher heights, because you can't really get through the portal and bring the same energy. Like, you just wouldn't get through it. So it's like, look, it's like, yeah, it's like you just see things. It's like super cool. They come through it and then they just like, they just soar, right? They just soar. Look, and then the Ace of Swords, and then you're just like clear, and you're like, I think you may have some communication with this particular individual. We've got Aries energy, Sagittarius, and Aries energy twice actually, so Aries could be quite strong. We've also got a lot of air energy. Oh, and then we've got Scorpio energy as well. Okay, so this is something that you're going to notice. You're going to see it. You're going to visually see that something has transformed, or someone has transformed, or this might be something you're aware of through communication. But you're just going to be aware of what's transforming and versus what's not. But this is one of those things that you'll be aware of that has transformed. I do feel like there'll be some sort of clarity. But it looks like some sort of initiation. So what's happening with this? Oh, and then the Nine of Pentacles again. So this might be someone that will also kind of get, you know how I said in the prior month, there'll be some people that will be able to enjoy your Nine of Pentacles with you, and your Ten of Pentacles and your Ten of Cups. This person that comes to the portal at this time, they will also they may be a part of your Nine of Pentacles, so they could be one of these valuable people that you see, and maybe you see that, oh, this person's able to transform, this person, they're able to come through the cycle just like I did, maybe you see that, they took the same journey, and I feel like you see value in people that are able to do that, or you see that this is valuable things that people are showing, or it could be something that someone says to you that you see as valuable. But regardless, I feel like this is someone that you see, you acknowledge whatever you see them doing, and you'll just decide that, yeah, like it might just confirm that this is a valuable person for you. And then, oh my gosh, yeah, because there was a time, oh my gosh, there was a time. Look at this. This person could have been like trapped by demons before. Look. It's almost like they've been stuck to this post, and they're all trying to like keep them tied to this post, all these demons around their head. But it's like you could have been aware that this was something that they were able to sort of transform and like reach higher heights from, like they didn't stay stuck in that repetitive cycle. So I feel like you have context of knowing that, okay, this person isn't just soaring to higher heights, but you will know kind of where they came from or what they struggled with before. So that's why you kind of see that, okay, they were able to transform this into that. It's like you may see this person, you may think, okay, they're doing some sort of alchemy. This is good. They have a valuable skill. Hold on. Yeah, look at this. It's like, yeah, you're able to make peace with the situation. This might be someone that meditates as well, because 2 cards of meditation here. Or this is someone that just knows that they do have the power to transform something if they would like to. So I feel like, yeah, there's some people that I feel like you may just recognize, okay, the power is within me, and there's just some sort of like spiritual transformation process, right? Look in the moon card. But for some reason, oh my gosh, it's almost like, you know, at the beginning, where I said there's certain things that were hidden, right? Some of these things are people that were also going through their own spiritual transformation. And different people, you'll see different people reveal these valuable things at different times, because different people are going to close cycles and go in new cycles at different times. But every time someone comes through this new cycle, you're all in alignment, and you kind of in this, and then you sit and you're like, oh, and you kind of remember what they were struggling with before, and you just see that it's valuable, and then you just kind of see that like in order to do that, there has to be some sort of like spiritual transformation, or some sort of acknowledgement of like the powers within, or having the power to, you know, control your reality. But there's something about that valuable clarity or understanding or mindset that I feel like you will kind of be like, okay, you may even keep you and these people may even keep things secret between you lot, if that makes sense. Like there might be things that you guys may all kind of connect on, but it's like you guys can all kind of, you know, you kind of understand the reasons for like when you need to kind of, you know, keep things private or in the dark, as opposed to when it's time to bring things into the light. I feel like because of you guys' journey, you all kind of understand, you know, that there's certain times when you just can't bring something into the light yet, and then other times when, you know, it's time to do so. So lovely. Okay, let's get another one from the other deck then. August, please. Look at, see, someone's just like victorious. This is someone as well, yeah. I don't know how to say this. Hold on. I feel like this person, they're going to be so proud of themselves. But more so, like, you may actually see that they've actually changed. I feel like this could have been someone that maybe you feel like they've become more, after having to go through this transformation, maybe they became more, what's like physically tough, right? Or I was just gonna say wrath. Looks like someone that whatever they've been through, it was like maybe they weren't so wrath before, but I don't know, there's something that it's like, as they've had to go through all these trials and, you know, overcome certain things, it's like the strength that they had to acquire on this journey, it may make them be perceived sometimes as that, but this is actually showing them in a good light though. Let me just see, were they not like this before? Okay, yeah. You're gonna notice everyone, although everyone's journey is a bit like the same sort of journey, you're gonna notice that every specific person, because there's someone here, there's someone here, there's someone here, every specific person, there's a little small difference in regards to the little thing that they did just to kind of like break free. So everyone could have just used a little different attributes. Someone just went wrath, someone could have just like, what's the word, used their sword and just like cut through shit. in terms of like what they had to say, like just hit home with certain truths. Someone could have just realized that they could have just went into their own space, went within themselves and did like an internal transformation, just shifted their energy. But like different people may have a little bit of a different, it's like you may know to a certain point the story is kind of similar, but there might be like a little point where it's like everyone kind of had to just use their own initiative, like, okay, boom, how do I break through this cycle? How do I, you know, don't get stuck in the cycle where you see these demons here trying to keep people just kind of going round and round and round, but everyone just kind of used some sort of valuable trick or skill that they had learned based upon their individual process at that point to shift, which might also be something that you guys kind of see as like, oh, so that's what they did, this is what I did, but you just kind of see the value in how different people have thought about things and what they kind of learned to do. Okay, so moving on to August, September. Okay, September, please. Oh, okay. Okay. So if you guys, I don't know if this is a good thing yet, but maybe, I don't know, let's see. There's someone that I feel like you didn't want to give to before, and I don't know, there's something where it's like you may just see that someone's really like suffering and in need, and you might just give them something just because like you have it, and like you're not, look at this, yeah, the web, you may feel like, I feel like you didn't want to give to this person because you feel like they tried to put you in a trap, but you might be at a point by this point where you feel like you've grown so tall, and I don't know, I just feel like there's a part of you that just doesn't operate to like, what's the word, to keep people stuck. So I don't know, let me see, why are you doing this exactly? Oh, your spirit guides. Okay, hold on. For father. Oh, I understand. Okay, I get, this is so interesting. Okay, so cool. So I feel like through the whole year, okay, so because you're going to be very spiritually led, this is really good. It's going to help just keep it at harm's way. But in general, I do see like spirit talking to you. And in general, it looks like at this point, there's someone that you may see that they could still have certain maybe let's say bad tendencies, or they could have a toxic way of being, but they may have just gotten out of your way, right? Maybe they're just dealing with different, like maybe they're just not trying to oppress you, right? They're not trying to put you in a trap. So you're able to kind of just maneuver, and they're not trying to do it. So you may have something, and you might, it's like there's a time where you may see them, and it's like, you know, they could trap you, but they don't. And then they may see you, they know you could give them something, but up until now you haven't, but then I feel like you do, right? Oh my gosh, this person, oh my gosh, this is like a different kind of story. I don't think I've seen something like this before, but this might be something where there's actually like a savior story. You giving this to this person, it literally, oh my gosh. Okay, guys, and then look at this, the Ten of Cups, the Six of Wands, and then even this Victorious card here. This is gonna shift someone's energy completely. It's like they go from this to this. So there's something that you give them. Oh my gosh, you give them a sword. But look how when you give it to them, it's just this average silver sword. When they take it from you, it turns into like this gold shining sword. But there's something that you may feel like, oh, this is nothing, but there's a lot of power in what you give and what you do. So when you give this person, it might just seem like, you know, but it's like you're giving them a piece of something where they feel like, I have the power, they feel victorious, and before they're not even operating from this energy anymore. So I feel like your spirit guides know that if you do this, it will have a good effect on this person. Whereas the only reason they were probably telling you not to give to before, because they thought it would have a bad effect on you. But now it's not going to have a bad effect on you, and it can have a good effect on someone else without putting you at a disadvantage. I feel like your spirit guides might just prompt you to do so. Okay. What else here? Ooh, there's someone else here that I feel like you'll feel good about, that you'll be kind of encountering. This is someone that you may feel like has, you know, is doing okay for themselves, is doing quite well for themselves. What's relevant about this, please? Oh, Two of Swords. So this could be something like you, it's like you and them are quite close, or you may put your heads together. What is going on there though? Right. This particular person, just to help you understand who this is, there might be someone that they're not so like on good talking terms with right now. Someone that you would know them to have been close with. Okay. What's this? Oh, okay. But this person's also observing a lot of people as well. Oh, so there's a lot of stuff going on here where there's some people that are hurting people when people can't see. You see all these communities like there's, oh my God, there could be people working in unison. So basically someone distracts someone, right? And then let's say there's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or more people, and they're all focused on this one person. That one person that they're focused on is distracting them. Then whilst everyone's looking at them, behind them, there's someone that's like literally hurting someone. But because everyone else is distracted, they can't see. They don't even know that this person is literally like being deliberately hurt, right? But this person can see it here, and I feel like this is something you're already aware of. So you may go towards this person, you may feel a sense of security that they know what you know. Okay. Yeah, this is someone that has been on this journey as well, but they've already been victorious as well. So this is one of the people that have already been victorious. Okay. 8 of Swords. Yeah, because look, again, it's just showing me this cycle. Do you know what I feel like this year for you guys? I feel like you're going to be one of the victors. There'll be other victors as well that have gone through the cycle, but then there'll be other people that are just coming through the cycle at different points of the year. And I feel like because of what you've learned, what you've understood, and where you're at, you're going to be seen as a position of either power, or you're going to have some power to be able to either help people, give people some sort of insight, or just to be able to like shift certain things. But you may also just acknowledge certain things that are going on throughout the year where it's like it's not really your place to like step in, you know, but you're just aware of it, and you may just kind of see that, okay, those that are aware, because do you know what it's kind of like? Yeah, it's almost like, because it's almost like, if you know, if you step in, you might not really be doing anyone a justice, if that makes sense. It could just make things worse. It could backfire. You already know all of that stuff because you've been through it. You know why it doesn't make sense. So whatever you're doing, it's like, okay, you may just see that those people that are able to awaken, whether it's by themselves, whether they see something, whether it's like their awareness just picks up on it, you will just kind of see that, okay, those that just kind of do that, it's almost like you're kind of watching them to see like if they go on this journey as well, because it reminds me of like knowing if someone's qualified to like go on a certain path, but you'll see it by like, okay, all these people, they're in the same playing field, it's the same journey, the same defects, and then it's like, okay, you've kind of conquered this after a long cycle. Some other people have, but then there's some other people that you could be thinking, okay, are they going to get through? Are they going to see this? Are they not going to see it? But those that see it, or those that, you know, what's the word, are able to kind of make a more empowering choice for themselves, you're going to just look at them and think, oh my God, this is another valuable person. This is another pentacle person here. Okay, this is someone that yeah, look, 10 of Pentacles. You feel like, okay, if this is someone that you had an interested in building with, or being a part of your community, or whatever, you feeling like, okay, this could be someone that I could build with because they have the capabilities, they have the awareness, they have the traits, they have the insight to be able to like bring value to what I'm building with the community without cause it, you know, without bringing it a threat, right? Because if these people can't see stuff, then there could be a threat to something you build, and then they could just let it in, right? Or they could just like not see it, and then some people in the community that you are you know, wanting to be happy and safe, they could be like, something could be happening to them, and you know, if all these people don't have awareness, no one would even know. So I feel like you want to make sure that like the people that you include in this long-term picture, they have these valuable traits because you know that like it matters in the long term, right? Okay, lovely. So, oh, did I start off with this deck this time? I didn't even notice. All right, let's get one more of this deck then. So September, yeah, and then we have the Hermit card. So we'll be in like what, Virgo season? Um, Yeah, in Virgo season, there'll be some people that were in the dark up until this point, so they may have not had awareness of things that you already knew. But in September, there'll be some people that there'll be certain things that may be highlighted to them, or they may start like looking at things, questioning things, like, that don't really look right. But this may just start happening for some people only in September, right? There may be someone that they wake up because they see that someone else is basically running from something, and they're like, what are they running from? And they're like, then they look to see what they're running from. They're like, oh, right. So some people are just gonna get curious and start looking for answers, and then like f around and find out. Other people, it will just be shown to them just by like boom, the light turns on. So yeah, I think it just feels like a lot of people, oh, it's because it's just, I've been seeing so much. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot about a lot of people having a significant spiritual shift this year because of like the year we're in. And I'm thinking this might be it, because I feel like your whole reading is about different people waking up at different times. So okay, lovely. But this has something to do with your purpose, like we said at the beginning. You're already doing it. So like I said, you come into the year already seeing it, already doing it, already on this like mission, and you just need to know who you can be on a mission with, right? Because it's like a collective thing. So as you start to see who in the collective start to show these valuable traits, then you know like, oh, okay, I can build with these people, I can be on a mission with these people, you know, we can all uplift humanity if that's part of your mission here. Okay, beautiful. So let's go to October.